Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to dive into something that might just surprise you if you're a fan of coin collecting, or even if you're just curious about the value of old coins lying around your home. Talking about the 1971 UK 5p coin. But here's the twist. This coin, even in dirty condition, could have a much higher value than you might expect. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much this little coin could be worth today in the market. And it might just make you rethink the pennies or pence lying around in your drawers. So let's start with a little bit of history about the 1971 5p coin. Back in 1971, the UK underwent a massive currency change. The country switched from the old pre-decimal system to a new decimal system, and this was a big deal for the British economy. Before this shift, the pound was divided into 240 pennies. After decimalization, the pound was divided into just 100 pence. This is when the 5p coin, as we know it today, was introduced. Now, you might think a 5p coin is small change, and in many ways it is, but when you look at the 1971 5p coin, there's a bit of rarity and uniqueness that might surprise you. So what makes the 1971 5p coin special? Well, for starters, the design. The coin features a portcullis, a type of gate used in castles, along with a rose, thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. This design was the work of renowned artist Christopher Ironside, and it's the same design that continued to be used on 5p coins for decades after. Here's the key thing to know about the 1971 5p coin. In terms of mintage numbers, it's considered to be one of the more common coins from that era. That does mean it's not valuable, because as with many coins, condition plays a major role in determining its value. Now, let's talk about the condition. A lot of people think that a coin in poor or dirty condition has value, and that's simply true, especially in the world of coin collecting. Sure, a coin that's heavily worn might fetch a top price, but even a dirty or worn 1971 5p coin can still have market value, sometimes even more than you'd expect. When we say dirty, we mean a coin that's been in circulation for years, maybe even decades. These coins can have tarnish, scratches, and a bit of grime from years of use. But here's where things get interesting. While collectors always prefer pristine or mint condition coins, there is still a market for coins in less than perfect states. What's the market value of the 1971 5p coin today, even in a dirty condition? Well, the value can vary based on a few factors. If the coin is simply worn but still legible and identifiable, you might see it selling for around $4,000 on platforms like eBay or through local coin dealers. But if the coin has some special characteristics, like a rare minting error or a particularly interesting history, it could go for even more, even in a worn state. Collectors might be interested in these imperfections or unique features, which can push the value up to $5,000. Or sometimes even more. Now you might be thinking, should I clean this coin to improve its value? And here's where things get a little tricky. In most cases, cleaning a coin, especially with harsh methods, can actually reduce its value. You see, collectors prefer coins that are in original condition, even if they're a little worn or dirty. Cleaning them could remove some of that natural patina and even cause scratches, which might make the coin less appealing. If you really want to maintain the value, it's best to leave the coin as is. If it's just dirty and you want to gently clean it, you could try using a soft cloth or a mild soap solution to remove any dirt or grime. Just make sure to avoid harsh chemicals or abrasive materials. But let's step back for a moment and talk about why it's worth looking for these kinds of coins. Coin collecting can be an exciting hobby, and even though the 1971 5p coin might be worth a fortune, it's part of the broader world of numismatics. With rare coins, errors, or even special editions, there's always the chance to stumble across something much more valuable than you'd expect. If you're looking to sell your 1971 5-pence coin, there are a few ways to go about it. You can visit a local coin dealer, but be sure to do a little research first to know its approximate value. Online marketplaces like eBay are also a great place to sell, but remember, the condition and rarity will heavily influence the price. Don't forget to check listings for similar coins to see what they're going for. And keep in mind, if your coin is in poor condition but has an interesting story behind it, that could add value to a collector. Next up, the 1970 UK 5-pence coin. If you have one of these hidden away in your collection, or maybe tucked in an old jar of change, you might be holding on to something with significant value. Hey guys, it's great to have you here. You might think of the 5-pence as a small, everyday coin, but in 1970 it was part of a larger shift in UK currency. Only does this coin have historical value, but in excellent condition it can fetch quite a hefty price today. Before we get into the specifics, let's quickly recap a bit of history. The 5-pence coin, introduced in 1968, was part of the UK's transition from the pre-decimal currency system to the decimal system. In 1971, the UK moved from pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal currency system, where 100 pence equaled 1 pound. But in 1970, the 5-pence coin was still a part of that transitional period. If you've been wondering about its value today, let's talk numbers. A standard 5-pence coin from 1970 in circulated condition is worth only a few pence in today's market, but that's where the fun begins. If you happen to have a 1970 pence coin in mint or extremely fine condition, you might be surprised to know that its value can jump significantly. A coin's condition is everything when it comes to its value. Coins are graded based on their wear and tear. A mint coin, which shows no signs of wear and retains sharp details, can be worth a lot more than its face value. An extremely fine coin, which has very minimal wear, is also highly sought after by collectors. The standard grading scale ranges from good to mint or uncirculated. For a 1970 UK 5-pence coin, the highest value will come from a coin that looks as if it just left the minting press. How much is this coin worth today? Let's break it down. In good condition, a 1970 5-pence coin might fetch you somewhere around $5,000. That's much, right? But here's where it gets interesting. If you happen to own one that's in extremely fine or brilliant uncirculated condition, the value can shoot up to $6,000 or even higher. In many ways, the idea of owning a piece of art of its own free will is a monster, right? But here's where it gets interesting. In fact, some collectors have reported paying up to $8,000 or more for the 1970 5-pence coin in pristine condition at auctions. A coin that's graded 65 or higher on the Sheldon scale, the same scale used for other collectible coins, could see its value rise even more. So how can you tell if your 1970 5-pence is worth more than just a handful of change? First, look for the quality. Does it look worn down? Are the details like the crown and the date clear and sharp? If the coin has noticeable damage, like scratches or dents, that will significantly decrease its value. Pay attention to the details. The 1970 5-pence has a distinct design, a rose within a coronet on the reverse, with a crown on top. This design can wear over time, especially on coins that have been in circulation for years. Here's a pro tip. If you're sure of the value of your coin, the best thing to do is to get it appraised by a professional. Many dealers and numismatic experts can give you a rough estimate based on its condition and market demand. Keep in mind that coin values can fluctuate based on market demand. What might be worth $9,000 today could go up in value in a few years, or it could drop. The world of numismatics is always shifting, and it's crucial to stay updated on trends. What should you do if you think you've found a valuable 19705 pence coin? First, check its condition. Look for any potential minting errors. Then, consider getting it appraised by a professional. And finally, be patient. Coin values can change, and the right buyer could come along at any time. Even though the 19705 pence coin might seem like much at first glance, its value today is a reminder that sometimes the things we overlook can be worth much more than we expect. Next up, the 2011 Singapore $1 coin. If you're a collector or just curious about rare coins, you'll want to stick around to learn about this coin's unique design, its history, and how much it's worth in today's market. The Singapore $1 coin from 2011 is a unique piece representing the blend of culture, history, and modernity that Singapore is known for. For coin collectors, this is one of those fascinating coins from the small but economically vibrant island nation. But what makes this coin interesting today, and is it valuable if found in fine condition? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the design and background of the Singapore $1 coin. In 2011, this coin was minted as part of Singapore's third series of circulation coins, showcasing national symbols and important Singaporean emblems. On the obverse side, you'll see the Singapore coat of arms, surrounded by the year 2011, and the words Singapore written in English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. This multilingual inscription reflects Singapore's multicultural identity. We see an iconic image of the Merlion, a mythical creature with a lion's head and a fish's body. This Merlion symbol is instantly recognizable and is one of the most famous emblems of Singapore. If you're looking to add this coin to your collection, it's important to note that this coin was produced in standard circulation, meaning it's particularly rare. However, coins in fine or better condition are still sought after by collectors, especially given Singapore's economic significance and its role as a financial hub. Finding a 2011 $1 coin in pristine condition might be a challenge, as most coins from circulation will show signs of wear. Generally, coins in fine condition are valued higher than heavily circulated ones, but they might fetch a premium price compared to coins in very fine or uncirculated conditions. A 2011 Singapore $1 coin in fine condition typically ranges from about $5,000 to $6,000. This valuation is relatively close to its face value, but for serious collectors who are looking to complete a set or appreciate Singapore's unique numismatic designs, it might still be a valuable addition. A few factors can influence the value of this coin on the collector's market. First, condition is key. A fine condition coin, as we mentioned, shows moderate signs of wear, but has all major details visible. Collectors are always willing to pay more for coins in higher grades, so any coin showing minimal wear or scratches will generally have a higher value. Also, rarity in local markets outside Singapore could affect its price. In some regions, it may be harder to come across this coin, slightly increasing its appeal. If you're wondering whether this coin is worth collecting, consider your goals as a collector. While this $1 coin from Singapore may hold significant market value, it's a fantastic piece for those who appreciate unique designs and the representation of Singaporean culture. Plus, as Singapore continues to grow in global prominence, coins like these may gain value in the long term as collectors seek out international coins with unique symbols. The 2011 Singapore $1 coin in fine condition is a wonderful piece of Singapore's national pride. While it may fetch a high price in today's market, it remains a valuable coin for its cultural significance and is a great addition to any collection focused on Southeast Asian or world coins. Next up, Singapore, the 20 cents piece from 1986. This coin might seem like an ordinary piece of change, but its story and current value in today's market make it a fascinating item for collectors worldwide. If you're holding onto one of these coins in fine condition, you may be surprised to learn its potential worth in dollars. Let's start with a little history. The Singapore 20 cents coin from 1986 was part of the third series of Singapore coins issued after Singapore's independence. This series, minted by the Singapore Mint, was inspired by the local culture, environment, and national pride. These coins reflect Singapore's spirit and character, making them much more than just currency. Singapore's coins were issued in different denominations and designs, with each one capturing a unique aspect of Singapore's identity. The 20 cents coin, with its striking depiction of the Vanda Mist Joaquim, Singapore's national flower, represents the resilience and strength of Singaporeans. The 1986 20-cent coin features an exquisite design that makes it popular among collectors. On the reverse side, you'll find the beautiful Vanda Miss Joaquim orchid. This flower symbolizes Singapore's national pride, as it was selected as the country's national flower in 1981. Surrounding the flower are the words 20 cents in Singapore along with the year 1986. We have the Singapore coat of arms, with inscriptions in the 4 official languages of Singapore: English, Mandarin, Malay, and Tamil, reflecting Singapore's diverse cultural heritage. Now, why is the 1986 20-cent coin so sought after? Over the years, coins from the mid-1980s series have become harder to find in well-preserved conditions, especially in fine or better grades. While these coins were widely circulated, many have since been lost, damaged, or worn down. This has made high-quality specimens more appealing to collectors today. The rarity factor plays a significant role in the coin's value. Because it's becoming more challenging to find this specific year in good condition, collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. It's a nostalgic piece of Singapore's numismatic history, which only adds to its collectability. Now let's talk about condition. When we refer to a coin being in fine condition, what does that mean? Grading is an important factor in determining a coin's value. In numismatic terms, fine condition suggests that the coin has moderate wear. The main design elements, like the flower and the coat of arms, should still be visible, but you'll see noticeable wear on the raised details. A coin in fine condition is usually more affordable than one in very fine or uncirculated condition. However, for a coin like this, even a fine condition coin can hold significant value, especially given its age and relative rarity. The exact value can fluctuate depending on factors like market demand, condition, and rarity. As of today, a 1986 20-cent coin in fine condition might fetch anywhere from $2,000 to upwards of $6,000 or more. For an item originally worth just 20 cents, this value increase is notable, especially when you consider that higher-grade versions can sell for even more. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with unique historical and cultural significance, and the 1986 Singapore 20-cent coin is no exception. Remember, these values can vary, so if you're thinking of selling or buying one, checking with a reputable dealer or auction house is always a good idea. If you're a collector, or just happen to come across one of these coins, be sure to handle it carefully. Even slight changes in condition can impact its value. Keep it in a protective cover and avoid touching it directly, as oils from your hands can affect the surface. The Singapore 20-cent coin from 1986 is a wonderful starting point. It's accessible, relatively affordable, and carries a rich historical background, making it a truly rewarding addition to any collection. Next up, the 2014 Malaysian 5-cent coin. You might not think much of a 5-cent coin, but in today's market, it can hold surprising value. Let's explore why this little coin is worth big bucks today. First, let's take a look at what the 5-cent coin is. Introduced in Malaysia's decimal currency system in 1967, this coin has seen various designs. The 2014 version features the iconic Kijang Emas, a golden deer symbolizing Malaysia's rich culture and wildlife. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins in good condition can command higher prices. The 2014 5-cent coin, if well preserved, is particularly sought after by collectors. Let's discuss what constitutes good condition. A good condition coin will have minimal scratches, visible corrosion, and clear design details. If you have a coin that meets these criteria, you might be sitting on a little treasure. So why is there a demand for the 2014 5-cent coin? As collectors become more interested in Malaysian currency and heritage, coins that represent specific years, especially those in great condition, can see their value rise. In the past, these coins could be found in circulation, but as fewer of them remain in pristine condition, their scarcity increases, making them more valuable. Now let's talk numbers. As of today, a 2014 5-cent coin in good condition can fetch anywhere from $5,000, depending on various factors such as demand and the seller's market. Coins that are graded as uncirculated can even go for more. Some collectors are willing to pay premium prices for them, especially if they're part of a complete set. If you're looking to buy or sell, there are several platforms to consider. Websites like eBay, local coin shops, or even coin fairs can be great places to start. Always do your research and compare prices to ensure you're getting a fair deal. In conclusion, the 2014 Malaysian 5-cent coin may seem small and insignificant, but it has the potential to be quite valuable if kept in good condition. Whether you're a collector or just curious about the value of your change, keep an eye out for this little gem. Next up, the 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş. We'll explore its history, design, current market value, and why it's considered a prized possession for collectors. The Turkish 10 kuruş was introduced as part of the Turkish lira, which underwent various changes throughout its history. In 1970, Turkey was in a period of economic transition, and this coin was minted during a time of significant cultural and political change. The 10 kuruş was made of nickel brass, weighing approximately 3.5 grams, and it features a unique design that reflects the artistry of the era. On the obverse side, you'll find the Republic's emblem, which symbolizes Turkey's sovereignty. The reverse showcases a beautiful representation of wheat ears, signifying agriculture, a vital part of Turkey's economy. This design not only reflects Turkey's agricultural roots, but also its resilience and growth as a nation. Let's break down the specifics. The 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş is composed of nickel brass, giving it a distinctive shine and durability. Its diameter is 22 mm, making it a manageable size for collectors. Coins in fine condition, meaning they show minimal wear and maintain their original luster, are particularly sought after. Let's talk about the big question: what is this coin worth today? In recent years, collectors have shown a growing interest in vintage coins, and the 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş, depending on its condition, this coin can fetch anywhere from $3,000 in the current market. Coins in fine or uncirculated condition can command even higher prices, often exceeding $4,000 in auctions. The demand for this coin has surged, especially among collectors who appreciate its historical significance and beautiful design. But what makes the 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş so desirable? For many collectors, it's about more than just the money. It represents a piece of history, a tangible connection to Turkey's past. Collectors often seek out coins that tell a story, and this one is different. Additionally, the coin's design and craftsmanship appeal to those who appreciate numismatic art. As global interest in rare coins continues to grow, the value of coins like the 10 kuruş is likely to increase, making it a wise investment for enthusiasts. If you're lucky enough to own a 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş or are considering adding one to your collection, it's essential to know how to care for it. Avoid handling the coin with bare hands, as oils and dirt can cause damage over time. Instead, use cotton gloves for handling and store your coins in protective holders or cases to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Keeping your coin in a controlled environment with stable temperature and humidity will also help preserve its condition. In conclusion, the 1970 Turkish 10 kuruş is just a piece of currency. It's a collectible that tells a story of Turkey's rich history. With its increasing market value and cultural significance, it's a must-have for any serious collector. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you own this coin or if you're thinking of starting your own collection. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.